It's almost 2 kilometres from Kiora Hut, and the track's been quite muddy. You see from my boots, it's probably up to about ankle deep. Not too bad. Looks like a sign of civilization. This must be Duquesne Hut. So it's only 2.62 kilometres in, south of Kiora. Looks like we've got a camping platform on the left, and Duquesne Hut up here on the right. Looks in pretty good condition. Nice little clearing here in the bush. I think there's some other people here as well. G'day, stranger.
How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good. How you feeling this morning?
Okay. At the moment, I'm sure about 5 kilometres in, it'll start to hurt. A little sign. Track down to the water. Hello again. Laura and Linda to be immortalised on YouTube at some point. Fireplace. So emergency use only, huh? Looks like there's a table in here. There you go. So the hut's got a little table here. It's even got the modern conveniences of a fire blanket. And looks like we've got 4 sleeping places here. And then right here, looks like the floor's pretty bad there. It's pretty hard to see. And another 4 sleeping out here. And then a little ride up on the board here. I might just have a read of that in a second. Yeah. That's it. There's the front door. Duquesne Hut. One thing to note when you hit Duquesne Hut, trail goes left and it goes straight ahead. Well, if you pay attention to the sign, you're actually going to go left, and water is to the right. There you go. So another 800 or so metres on from Duquesne Hut, heading south towards Windy Ridge, and inside this beautiful old growth forest, lots of moss, fallen trees. You can actually see quite a long way. The sun's now coming through. There's the track going back. A few mosquitoes around, but not too bad. And very nice track. Quite flat. There's a few little uphill and downhill sections, of course, but actually quite good condition except for the tree roots and the occasional muddy bit. You can see from my boots, 3.5 k's in, that they are quite dirty. They were clean last night, but they're dirty now. So 4.38 kilometres in, about 1 hour 16, and we've just reached the intersection of the Ferguson Falls and Dalton Falls, and the Overland track has got the backpacks left behind, and that's going forwards to Windy Ridge, Bert Nichols Hut. We probably heard the waterfall about 100 metres before we got to this intersection. I'm not going to go and have a look at these falls. I've decided to go and look at Hartnett Falls, just because I've heard that they're the ones to actually go and see. So I'll keep going. Well, it looks like there's a sign ahead. I'm guessing about another 500 metres on from the last falls. There's even a backpack here. So here we go, Hartnett Falls. And looks like it's a bit muddy. It's 5.44 kilometres in now. So I am definitely going to take a break. I believe it's a 1.5 kilometre return trip down to the falls, and I'm going to go for a wander. Okay. Hartnett Falls from the bottom. Once you hit the top of the falls, you turn left, and it's probably another 300 or 400 metre walk. And you're following the cliff line, and you're going down the falls, and you backtrack a little bit. It's a massive amount of water coming down there. Can't really get too much closer because of the stream. The river here is probably 2 to 3 feet deep. Wouldn't be too easy to cross, especially with boots on. Well, it would be easy to cross with boots on. I don't want to get my boots wet, so I'm back about 50 to 100 metres upstream from the falls. And it's a very nice place here. I might just go for a quick swim. Well, just reached Duquesne Gap, as you can see behind me, where I'm at 1,070 metres. I don't think I'll be that above 1,000 metres again for the rest of the trip down to Cynthia Bay. We're exactly 3 kilometres from the from Hartnett Falls itself. So that would make it around 2.3 kilometres from the Hartnett Falls turnoff. There's lots of mosquitoes up here. I might just move on in a second. Track just keeps going. I'm about 350 metres past Duquesne Gap now. It's a relatively flat track, a little bit up and down. Surprisingly muddy in sections, but very natural, as you can see. I'm expecting to head down, look up and see some of the big mountains around. That's obviously the one slightly north of me now. I'm walking down towards Windy Ridge Hut, or Bert Nichols. Can't see the range to my left. It's the big forest there. I'm about 4.3 kilometres from Hartnett Falls. I'm just in this absolutely beautiful forest. I've probably been in it for about 300 or 400 metres. And the lack of undergrowth and the nice wide trail, it's relatively flat. There's a few little down sections. It's also a good reminder that there are no more major ups on the Overland track once you get past the Duquesne Gap, which mentally is pretty good. Well, this is Bert Nichols' hut. Really big. I've been here about an hour now. So you've got a big drying area, which is really good. I suppose on those wet days, fantastic. And it comes in and goes down. I'll go down there in a minute. At the first door on the left, it's quite dark in here, is the sleeping area. We've got some rack and some overhead space at the top. It's one of the companions. And then we've got a big sleeping area. Looks like up to 6 across up there, be pretty tight. 4 or 5 comfortably, and down below as well. And each room is exactly the same setup. Another room, say hi. Hey. Probably 5 or 6 at the top, and same to the bottom. And window at the end, and this is where I am the end, nice and quiet, hopefully. Well, let's just walk back. Fire extinguisher, etc. So going downstairs now. Got a locked door on the right. Another area here that could be used for anything. A little kitchenette. A couple of travelling people. And then we've got the main area, which is just absolutely huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables. Quite a bit of artwork, including maps and what's happening on the next day, which is typical in each hut. Description of what the environment is around, eucalyptus forest. And then there's some good information about Bert Nichols, who's this hut is named in honour of. And some more information, gas heater, which we won't be using tonight. And then going out this door at the far end, we've got some people doing the typical thing, which is washing up after a day's hike. Say hi. Hi. And some camping platforms around, and I'll go downstairs in a minute and take you out and see the rest. So downstairs from Bert Nichols' hut, and there's a path down below, and I haven't actually been here yet. It looks like there's a water tank, maybe toilet out here, something. Another overland track hiker. Camping platform down below. Looks like a nice quiet one. Helipad over there. And some button grass, obviously. And the toilets at the end. Note there was a lot of camping platforms coming in on the way in. I might just go and have a quick walk around them.